So this is my review of the 2008. This is the movie about they basically about Nicolas Cage getting into retirement, and they go into Kabul, Afghanistan, about all this, about robbery, and then find about the swap retirement, and they basically go out this kid who is basically go out punching out some bullies, a bully, and he basically goes out and this school makes a freaking rule, and they basically goes out in this police station, and they basically in the car. Now they kind of like act like something badly, and then they basically go out in this uh you know go out in this place, uh, and he basically in the restaurant, and this got bad. The robbers actually put a bomb in the restaurant, and now they're going to rob a bank. So basically, they rob a bank, and they get inside the bank, and now they basically Nicolas Cage is basically trying to find about this. I basically finds about this dude is basically trying to record a video, and then basically talks about what about arm battery. He doesn't look like a bully and stuff like that, and a tough guy or stuff like that. So he basically goes on a fighting or something, but no, he doesn't. So basically, they go out and it's about all this, and he fought a bully, and he would say I would do that too, and they basically go out in this car, and then they finally see that this arm go out in this different direction. So these robbers here now they basically bombs up this place, and now the police comes in and that happen, and we see Rosie, who has been investigating this place, and AR-15 finds out this dude who's been selling stuff, and now they basically talks about it, and now he basically gun AR-15. Now basically they basically go out and the shootout and this stuff like that, and then we basically see in this armed robbery stuff, and then we finally see some other stuff in this video, and they basically go out in this action fighting sequence, and it basically gets shot down, and then we finally see shooting out that start to shoot, and then we basically see all the cops that go out and shoot them out too, and finally the cops kind of plan out what's gonna be next, and then we got this guy got shot, Nicolas Cage's son, who basically gonna have a baby, and then we basically see that, and then we see the next part is they go out in this final fight sequence. The final fight happens in the out, and then this last bad dude survives, and then basically gets shot by Kenny and the another dude, and then basically see how it ends. Now this movie is okay, but the fact is, at the beginning they don't need to give their basic background of these guys. They talk about in Afghanistan, and I kind of feel weird that this agent Rosie has been finding about these bad guys, but she came so late. I mean, why? What was she doing, man? I don't know. And then the next part is these armed robbers really did park their car really far. I mean, armed robbers really parked their car really near before the robbery. Basically that's how armed robbery does happen. But this guy upside down. I mean, really, that's how you do armed robbery. And this guy's kind of a bit like dumb to me. And the fact is, the action scenes are pretty good. I mean, blood blasting, but the fact is, I kind of didn't feel like a great thing. I mean, this armed robbery was, kind of shooting scenes and action sequence not great as other movies, but it's okay. I mean, action scene, and then we get to the next part is the next part we basically go out and see the next part of the movie is they basically go out and fight. Uh, well, see, and the fact is, we see having a really bad movies, you know, like the past movies we seen of Nicolas Cage, and this one is kind of like a little that. But the fact is, I guess there was a part which really made me cringeworthy, and Nicolas Cage movies do have a lot of cringeworthy moments. Like one part is basically doing like, I'm gonna talk on 12s. Oh wait, hey man, I just have I killed my my son is dead. I mean that I mean, that was more cringier than this. I mean, I gotta say, that cringy part really did cringe, awkward. I don't know, bad acting or whatever it is, really made me feel weird about this movie. But otherwise, movie, and that's kind of say, I guess this movie is kind of watchable, but it's not gonna you're gonna not gonna feel the action packed like other movies. But it's a pretty good but it's a movie you can probably watch. Most people watch.